Hi guys, welcome back. This is Tracy with T.R.'s Tarot Talk 1111. This is the daily vibe for February the 20th, Wednesday, 2019. How you guys feeling under this full moon, this new moon in Virgo? Ooh. We're going to do the bridge. Normally I show it to you. It's a little more fun when you can see it, but my phone's almost dead and the cord won't reach up to the tripod, so you get my mug, okay? So, okay, tuning in. Okay, this is the love vibe for twin flames and soulmates, divine counterparts. Okay, so I drew for the first card, New Moon Eclipse, which was actually last month. Expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. I don't know that I'm going to read the whole damn thing, but I'm going to pick out some key elements. That would be New Moon Eclipse. New Moon Eclipse. Your mantra to attune to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Yeah. Additional meanings. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Oh my God. I like that. You're being shunted toward your life purpose. Do not resist. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go in. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. That's cool. That started last month with that wolf moon, blue moon, super moon. It was total lunar eclipse. It was really, really weird. I did a lot of growth and expansion during that time, guys. Purging, crying, forgiving, releasing. It was powerful. All right, so that is the energy that we are under, is extreme, powerful change. Who initiates that, guys? We do. All right, so what's in the masculine's headspace? What's he thinking about today? Two of Cups, go figure. I'm just hearing that the time is accelerating. I've been doing these readings for a while, and it always seemed like it's tomorrow, 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 and then it went out a month, and then 2 months, but I really do feel the energy picking up pace, almost like a small snowball that's picking up momentum and getting larger and larger, and I'm hearing potential, 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 like the potential is growing, growing, larger, 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 faster. If that resonates with you, take it, because it's what I feel. I feel like time is accelerating. What's the feminine thinking of today? Well, of course, we're under this freaking full moon, new moon, in Virgo, too. And Pisces. Virgo and Pisces. So you got your water and your earth sign together. That might be a good combination. All right, so he's thinking of her and she's thinking of him. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I don't need clarifiers. Do you? I mean, Two of Cups and the Lovers is pretty straightforward, guys. What's going on in the home? Is there any karmic situations in the home? Well, we got the Six of Cups, which is soulmate relationship. it's almost like if you look at this picture, you got the divine masculine and the divine feminine over here. It's like they're catching up on old times. Okay. Six of Cups. So maybe that's what's in the home with him right now, you know? I'm sure that his divine feminine isn't the only soulmate karma that he's got to work through. Crazy. I can't show you because I'm tethered with a cord, but there's a ladybug on my curtain. And it's February. And it's alive. Good luck is coming, right? Good luck is coming. All right, so I don't know why this is in the home space, except for, well, Spirit's telling me that that this is his escapism. When things are not good in the home. For some of you, there are still karmic relationships, marriages that haven't completely dissolved, or committed relationships that haven't completely dissolved. But I feel like quite a few have. So for those who have, the Six of Cups would be the masculine reminiscing about the past, because the Six of Cups is all about the past. Even if you take the soulmate relationship out of it, which you really can't, it's still about the past. Then, if there's a karmic relationship there, could be amicable. You know, maybe they're not fighting anymore. Maybe they sat down and they're like, you know, we've been together a long time, reminiscing on memories and whatnot. Hopefully, as they're saying their goodbyes. But we don't know. I'll throw a clarifier on that one in a minute. In her home, ooh, the Fool. She's looking for that new beginning. New beginning. This is a good time, guys, for you to do some legwork. It's not a good time for talking. If you feel this overbearing need to just like puke your needy words all over somebody during this full moon, don't do it. You will regret it. Mercury's going to be going in retrograde again. You want to keep any kind of communication that you really, really need to have. Spirit's telling me if the other person initiates it, it's okay. But you're not supposed to initiate it. Whoever's watching is not supposed to initiate it. Anyhow, in his home space, he's thinking of the Six of Cups. He's reminiscing, having memories, whether it's about her, the feminine, or the karmic, I don't know. We'll clarify. In the feminine's home, she's just looking for her new start. She's got the Fool card. She might even be acting a little reckless under this full moon. My elbow's hurting. I don't know why. All right, so we'll get clarifiers on those, but let's just see what else is here. We also have the King of Swords. That's in the heart space. Oh, that is like a decision to be. I'm just feeling bravery. Okay, that King of Swords, I got my, here, let me show you the picture. It's almost like the masculine in his heart space is either guarded, very guarded, or he's taking up his sword to bring it, but in the king archetype, not the knight. So it won't be rash words. It won't be arguments. It'll be balanced, detached. Detached. Wow, okay. All right. So I'm hearing Spirit say that the masculine in his heart space is trying to be detached. He doesn't like the way he's feeling in his heart space, and he is kind of being stubborn. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Even though he's thinking about quite a bit union with his feminine, his heart's guarded. And he's being stubborn. I so wanted to give that a better meaning, but Spirit's saying, no, it's not a good day. Not a good day if you want to get through to his heart. You might be able to get through to his head, but the heart chakra is kind of blocked. What about the feminine in her heart today? Look at, she has the Ace of Cups. In her heart space, she's loving, I'm hearing, she's learning to love herself. She's learning baby steps. I kind of feel like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Instead of 2 and 3, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So you're never really getting very far when it comes to the self-love, but it is forward progress. All right? It's forward progress. You take 2 steps forward and 1 back, you're still 1 step ahead, right? Yeah. And this really needs to happen. See, her heart chakra, she's healing her heart chakra. The Ace of Cups is all about loving on yourself first. Learning your value. I'm hearing learning your value. Knowing your value. If you're a feminine. His hopes. In his hopes. Is the 3 of Swords. And I will clarify that, but I'm kind of feeling like he's hoping that the 2 of them can overcome the third party situation and heartbreak. 2, it's like 2. He's just hoping to end it. I'm hearing, I just want to end it. I want to end it. I want to end the heartbreak. I want to end the third party situation. I want to end it all. I want to mend my heart. I want my heart to mend. What's in her hopes? She's hoping for the King of Coins. The King of Coins. You know what I'm hearing? This is not about her masculine. This is about her. Maybe you guys have been working really hard to manifest money or abundance. And Wednesday might be a day where you're taking some steps, or you're making some phone calls, or you're doing something toward your own independence. It's like the Midas touch, you know, everything you touch turns to gold. And she's hoping that everything she touches turns to gold. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's get some clarifiers on this. Can I get a clarification on the 6 of Cups and the masculine's home? Ooh, we got the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And I said I wasn't reading reversals, so I'm turning that over. That's a power couple, guys. That's a freaking power couple. All right? The Hierophant and the High Priestess. That's the 5D. Wow. Okay, so I really feel like the masculine has been communicating with the feminine in the 5D. Telepathically, there's been shit going on in the 5D. And that's why in his waking moments in the home, he's thinking about the 6 of Cups, because it's memories. It's like putting on an old album filled with favorite songs from your first love. You know, I mean, that's the nostalgia, that trip down memory lane. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, let's get some clarifiers on... Well, we know what the Fool means. We know what the Ace of Cups means. We'll clarify this King of Swords. Why does masculine have a King of Swords in his heart space? Can you tell us more? For Wednesday, February 20th. Thank you. All right. I'm not reading reversals. I just don't feel like it. Plus, Spirit said it was okay. So, clarifying the King of Swords in the heart space is the Ace of Swords, okay? So the sword he picked up isn't just guarding his heart. It's also preparing for communication. It's like he's got an idea. I'm hearing it. He's got an idea. A solid new beginning, a revelation. I'm hearing he's got a plan, or he's formulating a plan. And then we have the Hermit. So he might have, because, you know, he was in this hermit mode for a long time. He might have come out of this hermit mode with a plan. And that's why he's showing up as the King of Swords, because he's determined and willful and trying not to be all up in his cup, so to speak. And also we have the Eight of Pentacles. So now he's really, he's willing to work hard. That's why it's the King of Swords. He's taking on the strength of the King of Swords in order to work hard after coming out of the hermit mode and recognizing that he's got a plan. I think he's been trying to scheme for a while now. And now he might have an idea of what it is that he wants to do. And that's in his heart space. Okay. I want to clarify the Three of Swords, even though I'm pretty sure I know what it means. Spirit, can you show me what the Three of Swords and the masculine's hopes space is? Can we clarify? Those want to come out, but if they're meant to come out, they'll come out on the second shuffle. Okay, clarify the Three of Swords and the masculine's heart or hope space for Wednesday, February 20th, 2019. What kind of energy surrounds this Three of Swords and the heart space for the masculine? More time, please. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So he's trying to balance the three of them still. And it's breaking his heart. He's hoping to balance. It's almost like, I feel, for some of you, whoever his karmic is, and then we've got the Hanged Man on the bottom. Whoever the karmic is, you know, I feel like there was a lot of love there once, and this is very difficult. It's almost like he wished he could juggle all three, or well, two, because one is his. It's like he wishes he could balance and juggle them both without getting caught. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And then I hear in his head say, no, that was the old me. I can't be that way anymore. I really don't need to clarify anything over here on the feminine side. I mean, the Lovers is in her head. A new beginning is in the home. In the heart is the Ace of Cups. It's the willingness to love herself and to so that she can extend that love outward. And then in the hope, she's hoping to manifest abundance and security. So I don't think we need to do that. I really don't. All right, so how do we build this bridge, guys? How do we build the bridge? What does the masculine need to do, Spirit? Eight of Fire, communicate. Yeah. Fast moving forward. Delays are over. Many things happening all at once. Communication. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so that's what he needs to do. What does she need to do? Wow, we've got the Justice card. Wow, that's heavy, because you know what Spirit's telling me? Some of you guys have already met somebody else. When I look at this picture, it's like I see that big old sword ready to come down and chop his arm off. And it's like he's a whole step apart from the feminine and the child. And it is the Justice card, but in this deck it's called Renewal. And Spirit, when I saw it, Spirit told me you have choices. That justice, you know, that sword can go one way or the other. It's like time to choose is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, you might have met some. I heard the other day that we have a plan B. We have a plan B. So some of you might be opting for plan B, but when it's in the bridge, this is what the feminine needs to do in order to bridge the gap between her and her divine masculine. So justice needs to be rendered, and I think she's the one that needs to decide how justice will play out. Okay, and oh, I forgot to tell you the bottom of the deck for each of them. I have the Knight of Pentacles. Go figure, he shows up in every damn reading we do. But yeah, he's still on his way, ladies. Do-do. 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 That's the horse's footfalls. That's how slow they're moving. All right. And then we have the Five of Swords, but it came out in reverse. But I said I wasn't reading reversals. I'm just letting you know, if you like to take the reversals, you can take it. We all know the Five of Swords in reverse is about inner conflict, it's actually... In this deck, it means other things. But this is, the picture in the upright shows, he looks like a page, a young kid, but there's a bunch of swords on the ground. And he's just looking at him like, what do I do next? It's almost like he fought the battle and maybe he might have won. Now he's just sitting there looking at the swords as if to say, now what do I do? So I'm kind of hearing that this is like looking over the past and all those screw-ups is what I'm hearing. The swords represent your conflicts, you know, the times... Train again. Conflicts. It's a reckoning. I'm hearing it's a reckoning, you know. Can't go into this new energy with this old energy. You can't do it. So you have to choose, you know. You're either going to forgive this person and move forward with them, or you're going to have to let justice and judgment happen. Judgment hasn't showed up yet, but usually it's in every one of these too. It's still choices, guys. It still comes down to choices. And the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck just reiterates to me the fact that there is a lot of things that happened in the past that need to be overcame. I can't even talk. My nose is stuffing up again. Every time I come up here, I think it might be the sage. I don't know. All right, but on the bottom of the moon deck was show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And that's all about honesty and taking your mask off and not pretending to be something you're not. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Okay, and then I'll tell you what was on the bottom of this deck after we go over it. So this is almost identical to yesterday's. Almost. Not quite. But we've got the marriage card. And then we've got the court card. Then we've got bereavement. Then we've got a pleasant letter, communication. And then we've got the good lady. And in this deck, that's almost like the Queen of Pentacles. So I still see a dissolving of a marriage and a sad period of bereavement because it didn't make the cut. I've said that a lot too. What made the cut? What made the cut? You know, when you came out on the other side of that moon energy, what did you have grasped in your hand? I feel like this was still being grasped in the hand, the marriage. But it was meant to be let go of. So they're playing catch up. Catch up. And you both could be playing catch up. Okay, and then after you play catch up, you get the 6 and the 7. So it's like a progression. The good lady, you know, she's all about abundance and prosperity and green, healthy. That's probably that Virgo moon energy. Virgos, you know, they like to eat clean. They like to take care of things and have orderly. They don't mind hard work as long as it's something that they like. And then we've got the pleasant letter. So I really think what's going to happen is, you know, the closing of the karmic relationships. And then the pleasant letter could literally be the divorce papers in the mail, signed, finished, kaput. Also, it could be a love letter to the good lady or from the good lady. So, you know, it sounds like clearing out. You still got to clear space. I'm seeing in my head the clean it up card out of my other deck. So the karmic relationships are still being dissolved. Oh, and on the bottom of that deck was the Great Happiness card. And that came out yesterday too. That's like the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles all in one. All right, and what's the lesson for the day? The lesson for the day is 7 of Cups. A complex decision. The need to do research and stop procrastinating. Okay. I'm not hearing procrastinating. I'm hearing confusion and disillusion or delusion. Like fantasy world, you know, like somebody's living in their fantasy world and not making their choices because it's like they're still designing their creation. It's like building a house and you got to do your layout and then you've got to design, you know, where's the windows going to go and how high is the ceiling going to be and how many rooms and that kind of thing. And then you get down to the details like colors and curtains and, you know, it's like this person is so up in. It's like they know there's a brand new beginning, but they just don't know where to start with it. It's like, oh my God, I want to do it all. Okay? It's like moving into a new house and wanting to do everything, but knowing that you've got to pick them off one at a time. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but that's what Spirit's bringing in my head. You know, it's like you're creating fantasies in your head. This is what it's going to look like, or this is what I want it to look like, and this is where I want it to go, and this is how I want it to be, and this is how it should feel. And, you know, you're just filling all of those 7 cups with different things, and then you're like, so which outcome or option do I really want to manifest? I feel like you're still in magician mode. But it's all being done in the head right now. Nothing's really moving into the heart space. In the 3D, it looks like. It's all in the head space. In the 3D, what needs to happen is the disillusionment of the karmic relationships. Clearing space. So that is your... Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. I forgot. I drew some oracles for you. All right. And I probably should tell you what deck it is. It's called Ask and It Shall Be Given. Okay, trust your intuition. Can you see it? I was off to the side. Pretty card. It's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside of you instead. You know what's best for your body, mind, and spirit. Sit in meditation, go for a walk, be around nature, ask yourself what you need, and then listen. Tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor it. You have the answer, and it's safe to trust yourself. Everything you need already exists inside of you. Trust your intuition. Yeah, that's a biggie. Ooh, reward yourself. Says, you've been giving a lot of yourself lately to others, and it's time for you now to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. And that's, I'm hearing from Spirit, healthy boundaries, healthy boundaries. Don't give all your energy to other people, because this is a really needy moon. I mean, all of them, the big ones that we've had. And if you're empathic, or if you're a healer, or if you're a spiritual worker, light worker, if you're the divine feminine or the divine masculine, then your light shines. And when your light shines, there's a bunch of people that see it. And all of a sudden they start crawling out of the woodwork. And this is the truth, guys. I've gone out with friends and had complete strangers come up and, just out of nowhere, confess their sins and tell me their entire life story. And then I help them. That's what I do. But this is saying healthy boundaries. Don't give all of your energy away to other people. During this moon, if you think that if you have a hard time, like I do, I really do have a hard time setting boundaries. I want to heal everybody. So, I stay home a lot. I turn into the hermit. I don't do a whole heck of a lot during this really heavy energy, except for heal and purge and soul dive. Soul dive. All right, so your romance angels are release your ex. Go figure. This one shows up all the time too. The time has come to clear your energy. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then love yourself first. And all of these have shown up in this reading today, because the Ace of Cups is loving yourself first, and the feminine is doing that. Your self-respect, that means respect yourself, makes you more romantically attractive. And let your friends help you. Yeah, you've got the Eight of is that 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 of Pentacles. It's about the only card I could determine that way. But anyhow, ask your friends for help. If you're having a hard time leaving your ex because maybe you got nowhere to go, or you got no money, or whatever, perhaps a friend of yours might be the key to getting you out of that situation and into something better. Or if your masculine is an old lover, or because it comes up all the time with the Six of Cups, so this is an old relationship. If it's not in this lifetime, then past lifetimes. But for most of you, you knew this person, you knew your masculine years ago. All right, so I'm hearing let your friends help you, because perhaps you have mutual friends, okay? People you went to school with, people you hung out with, that kind of thing. People you're still in contact with. There might be a way to get a hookup going, or an accidental, not so accidental bumping, whatever. And then love yourself first, and that shows up here. So that is your daily love vibe. Thank you, guys. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. It's getting a little redundant, I understand, but that's because we're still under the same energy. It's like different cards, but the same concept. But, this is a divine union, whether it's a soulmate or your twin flame, whatever it is, the person that's on your heart and mind. If you were led to go to my videos, if Spirit moved you to my community, You're here for a reason. So, to sum it all up, this is a divine union. And the feminines, I think, have manifested. Well, the universe is manifesting this union. But the feminine, I've channeled and heard in my head that some of the feminine signed the contract with a clause saying that they have an option to opt out. Which we have free will. We could do that without a contract, but it was almost like it was in the contract, you know. If my masculine can't get his shit together in this lifetime, because I feel like they've been together in many lifetimes, if he can't do the inner work and do the shit he's supposed to do, then I want an opt-out. I want a plan B. And that's a beautiful, beautiful soulmate that will bring you all the love that the other person was unable or unwilling to do the work to do. So, ladies, you still need to choose. And you'll know if you've manifested a karmic partner, or not karmic, but a soulmate. If you've manifested someone else because you're tired of waiting on the masculine, you'll know it. You'll know it. And then that takes you back to you have to choose. You have to choose. Alright, so hit the like button, share, comment, read the description box. If you want to help me out, book a reading with me. And look under some of the videos because until you partner, I guess, I don't know, I can't find a community page on my page, but I find it on all the other pages. So I'm thinking it might have to do with 1,000 subscribers. I think you have to wait until you're partnered with YouTube before you get the community channel, but I'm not sure. It could be something I'm not doing right or not seeing right. However, I've done some private readings, and all the people that really liked them, well, they've all liked them, wrote reviews under previous videos. So go take a look. My head is so scattered. It's just, you know, this moon energy, I get all up in my head and I can't think straight, I can't walk straight, can't chew gum, you know, that kind of thing. All right, guys, I love you and I will see you tomorrow.